Hello YouTube, what's happening here? This is Predator626268. Um, gonna be making a quick video about, something that just happened. Sorry I haven't been live streaming a lot, just a couple things are going in the way. I'm gonna be going out of state for a while, for a couple weeks, so I wanted to make this video clear, especially considering that this was fresh in my mind and I had just heard it through the grapevine. And I really wanted to talk about this because I felt like it was important. I read some news very recently that happened yesterday. Actually, sorry if I'm a day late on this, but I just got a word or confirmation that a popular Siege YouTuber by the name of Iceycat25 sadly took his own life. So yeah, very grim news. If you're part of the Siege community at all, you know who Iceycat is. He was one of the original big sort of Siege YouTubers in the early days of Siege, like all the way back in 2015 when it was, still version 1.0. So he's been around this for a long time. I actually used to watch his videos back in the early days of Siege, back when I got it in December of 2015. I watched his operator how-to videos, quite a bit to try and like analyze it and see what I could do and that sort of thing. Sadly, I did not keep up with him as the DLC rolled on and as the updates rolled on and as new operators kept getting added into the game. Which is kind of tragic, really, especially considering that I watched all his videos back when Siege was really popular, and I thought that this was a guy that I was going to be following, but, it never did. So to hear of his, passing is really I don't want to say unfortunate because it sounds callous, but pretty earth-shattering to some degree because if you're part of the YouTube community of Siege, and even though my channel's small, I do consider myself a Siege YouTuber to a certain extent because I post new update videos, or at least I used to. I post compilation videos with my friends whenever I get time, showing us play Siege. So to hear of this is it's earth-shattering. And I never knew the guy personally, so I can't imagine what his close friends and especially his family are feeling right now. Just a bad situation all around. 2020 hasn't been the best year for any of us, honestly. Just with all the shit that's going on in this year. All the shit that really just, and I know 2016 was a bad year for some people. I didn't mind 2016 so much, but, 2016 was kind of one of those years. I ended up having a close personal friend of mine take his life towards the end of 2016, a friend I knew in high school. And some of you may have kind of caught on to some of my my struggles with depression, and yeah, I have entertained the idea of it once or twice, a couple times, especially back in April when all this shit was going down, was at its worst, and I just lost my job and I just thought there was no way out, there was no hope, and all that sort of thing. So I get it. It's not easy to consider, especially when you don't have a lot of close friends to you. My best friend's going through, he just finished boot camp, but he's going through RESP right now. My other best friend's in Colorado right now. You've heard their voices. You've seen me play with them in my videos. So yeah, when you've got no one to talk to, it's hard. But I'm sure Iceycat had plenty of people to talk to. But that's the thing about depression. That's the thing about suicidal tendencies like that, is that it doesn't discriminate, and it's a struggle. It's not easy to live with it, and unless you've really kind of gotten it and understood it personally, you can't really sort of grasp um, the kind of weight that it holds to a certain degree. So, it's it's certainly not an easy thing to talk about. Certainly, um, not easy thing to discuss. And I never knew about this. And as a Siege YouTuber, very small Siege YouTuber, but still aligns himself with the community nevertheless. I just wanted to pay tribute. I just wanted to say my condolences, say my piece, and all that sort of thing. If I could link to, you know, um, if I could link to a couple of Twitch streams and charities that I know that are going on, that are donating money to, like, suicide prevention lines and stuff like that, I would. But obviously the National Suicide Hotline is there for you. So, and and to give my closing thoughts on it to a certain degree, you know, it's really tragic that this happened. He was a great YouTuber. He was a great guy, even back in 2015. I'm sure his style improved a lot over the years, and as people got more and more comfortable with Siege, I'm sure he refined it quite a bit. But yeah, it's unfortunate that this happened. Great guy, great influence to all of us Siege YouTubers. So, you know, if you want to help in whatever way you can, I'm sure there are plenty of suicide prevention charities and that sort of thing. I don't know, like, the whole things going on. I'm sure there are live streams and people setting up stream funds to help out with his family and and donating to charities like that. But personally speaking for myself, I'm really sad that this happened. And if anyone in the Siege community sees this, for however small my channel is, know that this is a tragedy. I'm not gonna lie and sugarcoat. It's a tragedy. Um, he was a great YouTuber, and I'm sure he was a great guy in real life. And we're all lesser knowing that he's not here with us. And on a personal note, as someone who has struggled with this kind of thing, it's tough. It sucks. I'm not gonna say and lie and say that I'm not gonna, like, say that it gets better, because sometimes it doesn't. The unfortunate reality of it is sometimes it doesn't get better. But never hold out, never lose hope in the long run. Never decide to just have that be the only course of action, because it's not. Um, I'm sorry, I can't say a whole lot about this. And I know I can't say it, well, or express it well. And if I've, offended anybody, with how I've come off, I apologize sincerely, but yeah, it's just yeah. So, anyways, that was what I wanted to make. That was what I wanted to say on the matter. I'm sorry this ran on a bit longer. You know, my quick videos aren't so quick necessarily, but yeah, um, that's what I wanted to say. That's what I wanted to talk about. Um, Rest in peace, Iceycat. You were your influence across the Siege community is will not go amiss. You know. Um, yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry about this. I can't think of a whole lot to say. I just wanted to get this off my chest, especially because it's still fresh in my mind after I just heard it, you know, not literally an hour ago. So, that's it. That's the video. Um, I'll be gone for a couple weeks, but at some point I will resume scheduling and go back to my posting. But until then, take care, guys. Stay safe out there. And even though I know it seems like there is no hope, you should not give up hope. Because hope is a powerful thing. And although it's frail, it is hard to kill. Peace out, everybody. Stay safe out there.